We
Oh, you
said
did?
we went with the young folks, and we didn't get to go out and live in the world and experience the world.
From the dark and hidden corners of America's rural heartland emerges a secret world that few outsiders have ever glimpsed. This secret world is the mysterious realm of the Amish. Shrouded in the shadows of their secluded communities, the women of this reclusive faith harbor a wealth of secrets. Starting from their veiled customs to the strict traditions which are a source of both fascination and fear. But now, the truth of these forbidden practices is finally revealed, shedding light on their intriguing facts. Join us as we unveil the 10 things Amish women do not want you to know. Number 10. Submission to husbands. The Amish way of life is often shown as one where the wife is under the authority of her husband, based on teachings from the Bible that advise wives to be submissive to their husbands. This point of view frequently results in the belief that the husband has the final say in important decision-making processes in the family. Yet, upon further investigation, a more intricate and subtle truth is uncovered. In reality, although the husband is commonly viewed as the leader of the household, Amish women hold significant power and control in different areas of family life. Their main duty involves overseeing household matters such as finances, meal prep, house upkeep, and childcare. This position mandates strong organizational, leadership, and decision-making abilities, highlighting women's active role in family dynamics. Additionally, Amish women have a significant impact on raising children, imparting values, and molding the moral and ethical foundation of the family. Their impact goes beyond just taking care of others. They are frequently the emotional center of the family, offering assistance, direction, and fostering. This emotional work is crucial for the family's happiness and plays a big role in keeping the home peaceful and stable. The relationship between husbands and wives in Amish communities can be seen as a partnership based on traditional gender roles. While the husband may hold the position of leader, the wife plays a crucial role in the family dynamics, offering guidance on daily matters and being a trusted confidant for her husband. This collaboration is defined by a joint dedication to family values, community, and faith, which can promote a strong sense of mutual respect and teamwork. The power dynamics in this relationship are complex and open to various interpretations. While some viewers might see the arrangement as a traditional hierarchy, others believe it represents a connection based on mutual respect and shared duties. In this perspective, the duties of husband and wife complement each other instead of being in opposition, as each partner brings their strengths to the family. This entails that the Amish way of life questions basic understandings of gender roles and power relationships. It encourages a more profound comprehension of how customary values can blend with a collaborative approach in which both males and females play crucial parts in supporting and upholding their families and communities. The significance of context and cultural understanding is emphasized when studying Amish family dynamics, unveiling a complex network of relationships that cannot be easily classified. Nobody will believe that this still exists in this 21st century, where most women crave to be above men. Now, this shows you that this list is meant for fascinating facts. Stay tuned for more details. Number 9. Restrictions on photography. Imagine a world without selfies or family pictures, a society where taking pictures of oneself is not just discouraged but completely missing. In this situation, the Amish community is unique in its perspective on images, considering photos to be a forbidden insight into a person's core. This ban prompts interesting inquiries about its motives. Does it come from a fear of self-importance, or is there a deeper reason at work? The Amish viewpoint is strongly based on their understanding of the Second Commandment, which forbids the making of carved images. This understanding goes beyond just banning idols. It includes any representation of a person, such as photographs. For the Amish, this conviction goes beyond religious doctrine, demonstrating a deeper dedication to humbleness in the presence of God. By avoiding visual representations, They favor internal qualities over shallow looks, highlighting the significance of personality, social connections, and moral wholeness instead of focusing solely on outer attractiveness. Yet the Amish interaction with photography is not completely black and white. In the varied landscape of Amish communities, there is a range of beliefs and practices when it comes to imagery. Certain societies may allow unposed photography of people going about their daily lives, seeing these pictures as a way to record the shared experiences of the community rather than focusing on individual self-importance. This subtle method implies that the ban on images is not universally enforced, but instead understood based on community values and personal beliefs. Furthermore, technology advancements and digital media are having an increasing influence on the younger members of the Amish community. With the increasing prevalence of smartphones and social media in society, some young members of the Amish community are showing a more relaxed approach towards photography, finding a way to blend tradition with modern influences. This shift between generations prompts significant inquiries regarding the outlook of Amish cultural traditions and the possibility of changing perspectives on their faith. Therefore, opinions on photography differ greatly within various Amish communities and personal beliefs. While certain individuals may follow the rule against images rigorously, others may discover ways to interact with photography that are in line with their beliefs. What is clear is that the Amish's involvement with photography shows a captivating blend of tradition and modern influences, showcasing the ever-evolving cultural customs in response to shifting societal standards. The Amish experience exemplifies the wider discussion on identity, representation, and technology's impact on self and community. Number 8. Strict dress code. The recognizable clothing worn by the Amish is not just for show. It helps convey details like a woman's age, relationship status, and feelings. The attire worn by Amish women serves as a type of concealed communication, and the limitations on their clothing are just as fascinating. Although the Amish attire may seem simple, it actually represents a woman's life story and mirrors the beliefs of her community. One example is the decision between a prayer cap and a bonnet, which can signal marital status, as married women typically choose bonnets to show their commitment, while unmarried women may prefer the modest prayer cap. This seemingly minor detail holds great importance in the community, as it helps people quickly understand a woman's life stage and social status. Likewise, the dress's length is not just about fashion, but is rooted in tradition and holds significant meaning. In Amish society, revealing an ankle is seen as a major fashion faux pas, representing a deviation from the modesty that is greatly prized in their lifestyle. Amish clothing intentionally has a limited color palette, mostly consisting of muted tones. Vivid colors are commonly linked with the outdoors, but the Amish deliberately avoid this in favor of a more understated look that mirrors their beliefs in modesty and minimalism. The selection of colors symbolizes their dedication to a lifestyle that values community over individuality. Apart from color and design, the functional attributes of Amish women's attire also convey greater meaning. Rather than using buttons, they opt for hooks and clasps, a choice based on practicality, yet also symbolizing their commitment to tradition. This decision highlights the importance the community places on practicality and humility, as well as their wish to preserve a unique identity separate from the rest of society. In addition, the traditions related to headscarves change as a woman ages, reflecting her interactions within the society. As women move through various life phases like getting married and becoming a mother, the way they choose to style their hair can reflect their changing duties and roles. This lively element of their clothing emphasizes the relationship between individual self-expression and societal norms. The strict dress code prompts significant inquiries on whether it signifies suppression or functions as a deep manifestation of their belief. Some people may feel constrained by the restrictions, while others find comfort in them as they feel a sense of inclusion and recognition among the community. The clothing serves as a platform for showcasing the Amish lifestyle values, demonstrating the harmony between personal style and group unity. You're enjoying these facts, right? Keep watching for more. Number 7. Hair care practices. The Amish bonnet is more than just a garment. It represents the values and beliefs of the Amish community, especially for women. This head covering, typically viewed as a basic adornment, holds various significances that mirror the spiritual and social structure of Amish culture. For Amish women, their hair symbolizes more than just their physical appearance. It represents their faith, humility, and dedication to their beliefs and community. Contrary to mainstream society norms, where haircuts and styling are viewed as ways to show individuality and personal freedom, Amish women follow strict rules when it comes to their hair. They understand biblical teachings, especially those in the New Testament, as a direct instruction to not cut their hair short. This custom is firmly based on their belief in obedience, not just to God, but also to their spouses. Long hair represents a woman's modesty and her embrace of her position in both her family and the larger society. Amish women's commitment to these values is evident in the attention they give to caring for their long, uncut hair. Frequently, they utilize natural remedies like herbal rinses and oils to maintain the health and vibrancy of their hair, showcasing their bond to the earth and dedication to a simple and sustainable lifestyle. Covering their hair, whether with a prayer cap or a bonnet, is seen as a way to show modesty in the Amish culture, which emphasizes the value of humility and avoiding attracting attention to oneself. The particular style of headgear worn by an Amish woman can indicate significant details about her age and whether she is married. Young, single women may choose to wear a different fashion style compared to married women, who typically wear bonnets to show their dedication to their husbands and families. This custom not just strengthens the social organization in the society, but also acts as a physical manifestation of a woman's life stage and her position within the family. Yet the importance of keeping long hair intact and wearing head coverings goes beyond just being practical or signaling social status. For numerous Amish women, their hair and how they display it symbolize their inner fortitude and ability to withstand challenges. It shows their connection to their community, common beliefs, and individual spiritual paths within the Amish religion. The hair of every woman reflects her life experiences, challenges, and successes, intertwined with the broader story of the Amish lifestyle. Number 6. Restrictions on spiritual leadership. The Amish community is defined by a hierarchical structure within their church, which is primarily led by men. In this structure, bishops, ministers, and deacons have important spiritual authority, leading the congregation in faith, doctrine, and community matters. This leadership model is ingrained in historical understandings of Scripture and religious rituals, which frequently highlight the importance of male leadership and control. Consequently, women are consistently kept out of official leadership roles in the church, displaying a traditional viewpoint on gender roles that has endured for years. Nevertheless, the exclusion does not reduce the crucial role of Amish women in their spiritual well-being and the overall welfare of their communities. Although they lack official titles or positions of power, Amish women are essential in the religious and social structure of their communities. They frequently engage in church activities, regularly carrying out tasks like singing, educating children, and coordinating local events. Their participation is crucial to the community worship experience, and their voices, while not always influential in official decision-making, strongly impact the congregation. Additionally, Amish women play a crucial role in passing on strong religious beliefs to their children, acting as the main teachers within the household. They educate their children about the beliefs of their religion, the significance of togetherness, as well as the virtues of modesty, diligence, and helping others. They play a nurturing role and serve as the spiritual foundation of their families, making sure that the next generation is rooted in their beliefs and traditions. Amish women develop a strong faith through their daily routines, prayers, and teachings, which influences their homes and community. Although Amish women are restricted from holding formal leadership positions, they still manage to connect deeply with their faith through other meaningful avenues. They frequently engage in casual meetups, prayer circles, and local service initiatives, allowing them to share their beliefs and provide mutual encouragement. These activities improve both their spiritual well-being and also benefit the community as a whole. Their belief system gives them both the strength and guidance needed to overcome life's obstacles, all while staying true to their convictions and principles. Although the Amish Church's hierarchical system may restrict women's official positions, it does not diminish their important role in the spiritual well-being of their community. Amish women demonstrate strength and dedication, striving to connect deeply with their beliefs and improve the spiritual well-being of their families and communities. Although their impact is frequently overlooked in formal roles, their profound and lasting influence molds the core of Amish life and faith. Number 5. Limitations on work outside the home. Amish men are commonly seen working in agriculture, while women are typically in charge of household tasks. Nevertheless, this categorization might not be as clear-cut as it seems. Married Amish women primarily focus on household tasks, including managing the home, caring for children, and contributing significantly to the family's well-being. This involves not just the daily responsibilities of preparing meals, tidying up, and looking after kids, but also overseeing family finances and ensuring a peaceful household atmosphere. However, this doesn't mean they are lazy. A lot of them work together with their husbands in family-run businesses like making quilts or baking. These activities are not just pastimes, but they are frequently crucial to the family's financial well-being and reputation in the community. The talents required for these trades are handed down from one generation to the next, with females expressing immense satisfaction in their creations, showcasing their innovation and commitment. Interestingly, in rare cases, some Amish communities allow women to create and run their own businesses. These activities usually rely on conventional talents such as sewing, cooking, and other crafts that hold significance in their society. For instance, certain women might operate tiny bakeries, sell handcrafted quilts, or produce artisanal products that could be promoted to local and wider customer bases. This occurrence showcases the ability for an entrepreneurial mentality to thrive, even in what appears to be a confining structure. Although there are limitations, Amish women skillfully discover ways to make a valuable contribution and showcase their skills. Their dedication to their family and community, along with their creativity, makes them a vital part of the Amish way of life. They manage the demands placed on them while also creating room for individual expression and financial involvement. This double duty enhances their personal experiences and also bolsters the cohesion of their communities, showing that the customary responsibilities of Amish women are varied and evolving. By merging tradition and innovation, they embody a mix that is essential for ensuring their way of life remains sustainable while also being honored. This is not the only fact that differs from the present worldview. The next on this list will thrill you. Number 4. Emphasis on having children. Have you ever thought about why Amish families have such a large number of children? For the Amish, having a big family is seen as a blessing, not just a coincidence. Their religious faith promotes the idea of having children, seeing them as special blessings given to them by a higher power. Their understanding of Scripture, which highlights the significance of spreading and populating the earth, forms the basis of this viewpoint. Within the Amish community, having a large family is viewed as a sign of robustness and vigor. Big families strengthen relationships within a community because each child plays a part in maintaining the group's identity and carrying on their customs. Many children in the Amish community help pass down their cultural heritage by keeping their values, customs, and practices alive for future generations. This focus on the size of the family is not simply an individual decision, but a collective requirement, where the well-being of the family is connected to the overall welfare of the community. This viewpoint leads Amish couples to avoid using contraception, as they prefer to let nature determine their family size, relying on divine providence. There is a belief that God will take care of them, and that every child is included in a divine purpose. In this setting, it is commonly assumed that married couples will have children, and not having children is frequently responded to with worry or compassion by those around them. The societal expectation to adhere to this norm can be substantial, since having children is viewed as fulfilling one's duty within the family and the broader community. It is important to note that the Amish take child rearing seriously, prioritizing responsible parenting. Even though they may have a large number of children, they are devoted to meeting their emotional, spiritual, and material needs. Within big families, older siblings often assume caretaking duties for their younger siblings, fostering a deep sense of community and mutual responsibility among family members. This setup not just lightens the load for parents, but also encourages strong bonds between siblings, imparting useful life lessons and stressing the significance of working together as a team. Furthermore, the Amish community frequently offers assistance networks to aid families in navigating the difficulties of raising a large number of children. This involves resources that are used by everyone, events where people come together, and a group of relatives who help raise the kids. The outcome is a supportive setting in which children can flourish, gain knowledge, and develop, all while receiving love and encouragement from their family and community. You think you've seen it all? Wait till you see the last number. Number 3. Wedding dress tradition. Within the cultural norms of the Amish community, brides do not follow the traditional custom of wearing a white wedding dress, as the color white is completely forbidden. This ban is based on the Amish belief in simplicity and humility, which is evident in their clothing selection. Instead of choosing the fairy tale image of a white dress, Amish brides typically prefer beautiful blue or indigo gowns. These colors not only look good, but also represent strong beliefs in faith, humility, and commitment to their community. Choosing between blue or indigo signals a link to their ancestry and a dedication to the values that steer their existence. The making of these garments usually involves cooperation from the bride, her attendants, and family members as they craft the dresses together. This joint effort adds a touch of individuality to the event, turning the gown into a representation of love and backing from the society. Every single stitch and seam holds the essence of mutual experiences and the connections of friendship, enhancing the importance of the clothing. Additionally, the significance of the Amish bridal gown goes beyond just the wedding event. It isn't just a special occasion outfit. It becomes a significant aspect of the bride's image in society. After getting married, the bride still wears her wedding dress to church on Sundays, which serves as a constant reminder of her promises and dedication to her religion. This tradition highlights the concept that marriage is more than just a temporary occasion, but a lifelong commitment of dedication and assistance. Interestingly, after her life comes to an end, the bride is buried in the same gown, representing the full extent of her experience within the Amish society. This last moment highlights the deep bond between the bride and her outfit, which represents her interactions, beliefs, and the affection she has for her family and community over the years. As a result, the blue or indigo dress goes beyond its material presence and symbolizes strong beliefs, dedication, and the lasting impact of an Amish woman's existence. Number 2. Restrictions on makeup and jewelries. The way of life and beliefs of Amish women, especially when it comes to personal decoration, provide an intriguing look into a society that values inner qualities more than outer looks. Their stringent rules regarding cosmetics and accessories demonstrate a strong commitment to modesty, humility, and prioritizing community over personal expression. This point of view questions current societal standards that frequently link beauty with outward decoration and self-advertisement. The focus on developing inner beauty through belief and personality is truly commendable. It emphasizes a dedication to principles that go beyond surface level, urging people to concentrate on the important aspects of life: connections, society, and spiritual development. Their simple way of living and deep bond with nature create a feeling of tranquility and satisfaction that may attract many individuals in today's society, particularly during a time marked by materialism and continual comparison. Nevertheless, the limitations imposed on individual expression may also be seen as constraining. For certain people, the capability to showcase their identity and uniqueness through fashion and beauty is significant. During the short Rumspringa phase, young Amish women discover contrasting lifestyles, highlighting the conflict between tradition and individual freedom. It prompts inquiries about the equilibrium between communal norms and personal creativity, along with the obstacles encountered by individuals opting to go back to a stricter lifestyle post-exposure to a wider society. Now, the last on this list. Number 1. Limited formal education. It is indeed surprising that Amish children conclude their formal education at the age of 14. This raises questions about whether this is a reflection of limited opportunities or a conscious choice rooted in a deeper cultural significance. In Amish communities, formal education typically ceases after the 8th grade, a decision that may appear shocking from an external perspective. However, this choice is made with careful consideration, as the Amish believe that extensive education can divert children from their religious beliefs and traditional lifestyles. The decision to limit formal education is not taken lightly. It is deeply intertwined with the Amish way of life and their values. The Amish prioritize a lifestyle that emphasizes community, family, and faith over individual achievement and material success. They view education as a means to an end, rather than an end in itself. The belief is that after the 8th grade, children have acquired the foundational skills necessary to navigate their community and contribute meaningfully to their families and society. Instead of pursuing higher academic learning, the Amish focus on acquiring practical skills that are essential for daily living, particularly in agricultural settings or family-run enterprises. Skills such as sewing, cooking, and household management are deemed crucial for maintaining the household and supporting the community. These skills are not only practical, but also serve to reinforce the values of hard work, self-sufficiency, and cooperation that are central to Amish life. Moreover, the Amish education system is designed to prepare children for their designated roles within the community. This includes not only practical skills, but also a deep understanding of their faith and the teachings of their church. The emphasis on religious education ensures that children grow up with a strong moral foundation and a sense of belonging to their community. The Amish believe that practical skills and a profound comprehension of their faith are of greater significance than advanced academic learning, which they perceive as potentially leading to a disconnect from their cultural and spiritual roots. This restricted formal education should not be misconstrued as a lack of knowledge. Rather, it reflects the Amish commitment to instilling robust community values and preparing their young people for their roles within the society. The Amish way of life is characterized by a strong sense of identity and purpose, and their educational choices are a reflection of their desire to maintain this identity in a rapidly changing world. In this context, the decision to limit formal education is not merely a practical one, but a deeply philosophical stance that prioritizes community cohesion and spiritual integrity over the pursuit of individual academic accolades. Anyone that views the Amish dedication as praiseworthy or limiting could rely on personal values and views on individualism versus collectivism. To certain individuals, the Amish lifestyle symbolizes a strong commitment to religion and simpleness, but to others, it may appear as a restriction on individual liberty and expression. The varying viewpoints underscore the intricate nature of cultural customs and the various ways individuals derive significance and satisfaction in their lives. In conclusion, It is important to note that when an Amish wife gets married, she considers her husband as the leader of the family, a role that represents typical gender duties in the Amish society. Nevertheless, this label does not mean she lacks power or impact. In reality, she is involved in most household financial decisions, showing a team approach to managing the family's finances. She is mainly in charge of various domestic duties like overseeing the household, tending to the garden, and raising children. These duties go beyond being simple tasks. They are important offerings that support both the family and the community as a whole. Women in numerous Amish homes wield substantial control over their family's financial matters. Frequently, they handle the checkbook, supervise budgeting, and decide on purchases to make sure the family's financial requirements are fulfilled. Additionally, her name is commonly found on property documents with her spouse, highlighting her position in the family's legal and financial matters. This mutual ownership exemplifies a collaboration that is crucial to the Amish lifestyle. Numerous Amish women participate in business endeavors that help support their family financially and benefit the local economy. They might operate small businesses like raising poultry or growing vegetables, baking and selling goods, or creating quilts and other handmade items. Some women extend their entrepreneurial drive by managing businesses such as bakeries, fabric stores, and restaurants. These businesses not only offer financial assistance but also act as community centers where social connections and cultural practices can thrive. Although Amish families maintain traditional beliefs by only allowing men to hold official church positions like bishops, deacons, and elders, women have equal rights to vote on church issues. This involvement in decision-making within the church demonstrates an acknowledgement of their perspectives and input, despite being in a religious environment that appears patriarchal. Although the father is considered the spiritual head of the family, mothers also have an important role in nurturing their children's spiritual growth. They frequently play the main role in teaching about faith, passing on values and beliefs that influence the future generation. While living a seemingly simpler lifestyle compared to non-Amish individuals, Amish women are not oppressed. They are actually essential and equal members of their families and the larger Amish society. Their input is crucial for the operation of the household and community, with roles defined by a feeling of purpose and satisfaction. The equilibrium between duties and collaborative decision-making processes emphasizes the importance of both men and women's contributions, promoting equality that is frequently ignored by outsiders. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and also click the next video shown on your screen.